Cool. Let us look at the second stanza. Now, in the second stanza, we are now seeing nature's reaction to the rain coming, okay, to the rain approaching, okay. It says here, ons sien nou die reaksie van die natuur op die naderende reën, okay. We see their reaction to the approaching rain. It says here, line 10, die groot wil jaag uit die vlakte, okay. So the big game rushes to the plain, okay. So when they talk about the big game, they're talking about like bigger animals, like larger animals, like wild animals, okay. Yach, okay, rushes is like to run, so they're all like running to see this big event, okay. It says here, die groot wil doenteer dink om die reën te verwelkom. So the big games does two things to welcome the rain, guys. This is it's kind of like a common question that comes up in exams, okay. For example, what did the big game do to welcome the sister? It says die groot wil gaan die sister tegemoet, okay. So the big game goes to meet the sister. Remember, they rush up the plane, okay. And in line 11, okay, they gather on top of the plane, on top of the dance up there, okay. It's to show us that they welcoming her, they're excited to see her, okay. Vergader hulle op die toppe van die duine, okay. They gather on top of the dance, okay. This also shows us that they're excited, okay. Dit wys die groot wil se opgewondenheid, they're excited, okay. And then it says here, hulle dam op die bultop, okay, so they gather on the hilltop, okay. So, die groot wild, okay, the big game, it's the hulle that they're talking about, it's the day that they're talking about, okay. And vergader, together, okay, it is dam, okay. Okay, die groot wil verrade op die toppe van die sandduin, okay, so they all gather on top of the sand dunes. Hulle kom op die top van die sandduine by mekaar, so they all gather on top of the sand dunes, okay. Hulle jaag, okay. When they say they rush, okay, that means they're running up there, okay, because they're so excited, want hulle is baie opgewonde oor die reën, okay. So they're so excited to see the rain, okay. And top over here, hilltop, okay, bultop, hilltop, okay, plek waar hulle by mekaar gekom het, okay. So that's the place where the animals are all gathered, okay. In die volgende 3 reels, okay, so in the following 3 lines 12 to 14, beleef die groot wild die reën met hulle sintuie, okay. From lines 12 to 14, the big game experiences the rain with their senses, okay. We're gonna have a look at it. We entering it right now. 12, 13, 14. Wyd rek hulle die neus gate, okay. They stretch their nostrils wide, which means they sniffing the rain, okay. Hulle snuif of ruik die reën, okay. They sniffing it. We see ruik sintuig over here, the sense of smell. Then it says over here, and hulle sluk die wind, okay, and they swallow the wind, okay. Hulle proe die reën, okay, so they tasting the rain. Here we see smaak sintuig, okay, the sense of taste. And then it says here, die wind waai sterker, okay, sluk die wind, okay. So the wind is blowing stronger. That's why they're using the word swallowing the wind, okay, because it does feel like that sometimes when the wind is too much and it feels like you're actually swallowing it, okay, when you inhale it. Cool. Lines 14. It says here, and hulle buk om haar fyn spore op die sand te sien, okay? And they bent down to see her fine footprints on the sand, okay? So fyn spore, fine footprints, okay, is die teken van die eerste fyn reendruppeltjies wat hulle in die sand sien, okay, so the fine traces are the first sign of the rain drops, okay, you know, little trace of rain. I'm pretty sure you can picture how it looks like, okay. That's the sign of the first raindrop to fall on the sand, okay. Over here we see the sense of sight, sigsintuig oor visuele sintuig, okay. Hulle bak, okay, so like they bend or they bow, okay. When they bow down, it's showing respect, okay. They're showing respect, vice eerbied, okay. They're showing respect to the rain, or onderdanigheid, okay, or submission to the rain, okay. Or in other words, I can say they're honoring the rain, okay. Hulle buk om die reën te sien, want dit is 'n seldsame verskynsel in die woestyn, okay. So they are bending down, they're bowing to see the rain, because it is a very rare phenomenon. Like, this is something that doesn't happen often, okay, in the desert, okay. We have synesthesia from lines 12 to 14, synesthesia, how the poet used senses to describe certain things, okay? Die reën kan geruik, geproe en gesien word, okay? The rain can be smelled, tasted and seen, okay? It says ja, die klein volk diep onder die grond hoor die sleep van haar voete, okay? So the little animals under the ground are hearing the dragging of her foot, okay? Klein volk, they're referring to insecten wat onder die grond woon, okay? Insects that live under the ground, okay? And when they're saying dragging of her feet, okay, sleep van haar voete. They're not saying that the rain is literally dragging her feet, no, but the rain is falling to the ground, okay. Insects hoor die reën wat op die grond val, okay, so they can hear the rain falling on the ground, okay. Here we see gehoor, sintuig, okay, the sense of hearing, okay. Die reën wat val, okay, the rain that's falling, okay. Klink vir die insekte soos die sleep van voete, okay. So for the insect it sounds like the dragging of foot, okay, it sounds like you're dragging your feet, okay. Die reën vorm waterstroompies op die sand, okay, so the rain forms little like streams of water on the sand, okay. Line 16 over here, it says here, and hulle kruip nader and sing saggies, okay, and they creep closer and sing softly, okay. So, die insects kom na die oppervlakte, okay, so the insects come to the surface, okay, hulle kruip nader, okay, they're creeping closer, okay. Hulle verwelkom die reën met hulle sagte stemmetjies, okay, so they're welcoming the rain with their soft voices, okay, hulle sing saggies, they're singing softly, okay, hulle kruip nader, okay, they're coming closer to show respect. They are honoring. They're showing their submission. They're being reverent to the rain. Okay. And here we have alliteration of the S sound. Okay. Sing, saggies. Okay. And we have a double punt over here. A colon indicating that an explanation will follow. Okay. Let us look at it. It says here 17, ons sister, jy het gekom, our sister, you have come, okay, this repetition, it emphasizes their joy over the rain, okay, they're happy that the rain came, okay, herhaling beklemtoon hulle blydskap oor die reën wat gekom het, so they're happy that the rain has come, okay, and sister is in capital letter, okay, why? The desert dwellers respect her, okay, die woonsteenbewoner respecteer haar, okay, they respect her being the rain, okay, or haar belangrikheid word beklemtoon, okay, or her importance is being emphasized over here, okay, so the aanhalingstekens, the quotation mark over here, these are the direct words of the little insect, okay, cool.